Hi guys, I'm Danielle and welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you a book haul. It's been about 2 months since I did my last one. I've consistently been doing them at the 2-month mark because I just can't stop buying books and they get overwhelming and I want to put them away, but I won't put them away until I do a book haul. So here we are today doing another book haul. I'm just going to jump right on into it and start with the first one that I got in September, and that is going to be When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. And this is the FairyLoot edition. It is very pretty. I decided to buy this one. I had just read the book and I absolutely loved it. So I decided to pick it up. I don't know if I'm actually like in love with this edition. It is very, very pretty. I will say that. But I don't know. It just doesn't give me the vibes that I wanted. I think it's the purple one that came out that I really, really love the most. And I'm looking for that. But a lot of people are selling it for like a super lot of money. But I'm okay with this one. It is very pretty. And these end pages are gorgeous. And I do believe it's signed. So let me see. Yes. And it looks like a physical signature as well. But again, I am very happy with this edition. These stenciled edges are gorgeous and it is going to look so good on my shelves. And then next, I got my Book of the Month box in. So I got 2 books in that box. I got Phantasma by Kaylie Smith and The Life Impossible by Matt Haig. I'm very excited. I have read Phantasma and it was amazing. I'm so glad I picked this edition up. And then The Life Impossible, I haven't read it yet, but I will be picking it up soon. I've loved Matt Haig's books and I just can't wait to read both of these. But Phantasma does have a really pretty back to it. And this cover is just stunning. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love this cover. One of the better covers that I've gotten this year. And then on the back of The Life Impossible, we do have like a little motif of sea animals there as well. And then next, I was at Walmart perusing the book section like I normally do, but this time I actually bought one, and I bought The Games Gods Play by Abigail Owen. This book is amazing. It's a first edition, so it's just normal from the publisher this way, but it has stenciled edges. Look at those. They are on the top and the bottom as well. They are just so pretty. And then, like I said, this is a first edition. So normally there's not really too many bells and whistles on first editions for just regular books that are coming out. But this one does have a very nice cover on the hardback, as well as it has these beautiful end pages. I cannot get over how pretty this is. Also, this book was a 5-star read, so definitely go pick this up if you like Greek gods, trials, anything like that. Those are most of my buzzwords and totally worth it. And then I got my pre-order in of Somewhere Beyond the Sea by TJ Klune. This is, I believe, the Barnes & Noble edition. It just has the yellow sprayed edges. And I'm just really excited for this one. I am hoping to pick this up soon. I just haven't gotten to it yet. And then the next 2 books I got from Faded Romance. It was one of their scratch and dent sales. So I picked up Bad Alpha and Faith and the Dead End Devils by Kathryn Moon from them. These are just like alternate cover editions that they did. And in each one, I was sent the signature plate. So I took it out and put it in there. And I just love Kathryn Moon so much. She's one of my favorite authors. And I'm loving that book boxes are doing editions of her like Omega verse books and stuff like this. I just love seeing it. So I am super excited to be adding these to my collection. And then my FairyLoot adult book for September came in, and that was The Gods Below by Andrea Stewart. This is a very pretty edition as well. I don't remember too much about the synopsis of this one, to be honest. I am excited for it, so I will be picking it up soon. I did miss the FairyLoot read-along. I just didn't get to it at the time that it was going on. I had too many other things to read, but I will hopefully be getting to it soon. But this is the beautiful back dust jacket art. And then underneath the dust jacket is even more beautiful. It really pops with the gem on it. And I love how the stenciled edges have the gems on them as well. You can see that they have them on the top and the bottom. And then inside, we get this beautiful end page artwork. I love things that have like angels in them, so I'm very excited. It does give off like two very different vibes with like the yellow in the first one and the green in the back of the second one, but both are my kind of vibes, so I'm very excited to be picking that up. This one was not signed, but it did have like a note to the FairyLoot reader in it with like a small digital signature. So very excited for this one. Then next up, I got another pre-order in, and that was The 13th Child by Erin A. Craig. This is the Barnes & Noble version. It has the gold gilded sprayed edges on it, and then it is just really pretty. I really like the cover of this one. It just gives off those like eerie, creepy vibes, and I'm so excited to pick this up. Erin A. Craig is one of like my favorite authors, and I cannot wait to pick this up. But look at how gorgeous underneath the dust jacket is. I think this might be just for the Barnes & Noble version. I'm not really sure, but it has pretty end pages as well. And I'm just so excited for this one. I cannot wait. And then I was just on one of my very many Costco trips, and I ended up picking up the new paperback edition of Fourth Wing that has the dragons on it. It actually has the dragons on all of the edges this time. And I picked this up because I do love a floppy paperback, but I also wanted the new bonus content that was in the back of it. And Fourth Wing is one of my favorite books, so I knew I just had to pick it up. Then I got the absolutely stunning edition of Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones that FairyLoot did. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty edition. I cannot wait to read this. I actually didn't realize that it was a book at all. I have seen the movie of it. Obviously, I'm a Miyazaki fan and I love that movie. So when I saw that FairyLoot was doing a book edition of it, I had to pick it up. Absolutely stunning. I really love the under the dust jacket artwork. It is just so pretty. I love it. And then on the hardcover itself, we have this beautiful foiled castle. And then on the back, it is kind of signed. It has Diana Wynne Jones' signature on it. And then we do get these really pretty sky end pages. And it is the same on the back. So excited. FairyLoot just announced that they're going to be doing the other two books, and I will be picking those up. Then another pre-order came in, and that is volume 7 of Lore Olympus by Rachel Smythe. And this is the Barnes & Noble edition, so it has a different cover. It has Hades and Persephone on it. This one, just as good as all of the others. I absolutely love this. It is a chunky, heavy book, and the pictures in it are just so pretty. I just love all of the colors, and it is totally worth it to get these. I have all 7 of them so far. I will be pre-ordering the rest of them, and definitely pick this up if you like Hades and Persephone, anything. And then next up, a book that you have already seen today, but I got another copy of When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. I do think I like this just like original version better than the FairyLoot. I know I hate to say that because FairyLoot always does such nice editions, but this cover, it's just iconic. And I really wanted to have an edition that had this cover. Under, there's really nothing there, but it did come with these beautiful end pages. It is the same on the front and the back, and I'm just excited to have this edition. Then next, I got my September Romantasy FairyLoot, and it is The Half King by Melissa Landers. And this is completely different than the original cover. I was stunned when I opened it. It is absolutely gorgeous. It does have the stencil on the top and the bottom as well. But I'm very excited for this one. It has a stunning hardback under the cover as well. And all of this foiling just looks so pretty and makes me want to read the book even more. But there is really pretty end page artwork as well. So we have this beautiful one as well as this. The end paper artwork alone makes me want to pick this book up, so hopefully I will get to this one soon. So we're getting down to the end, and I only have 4 more to go. But next up, I got the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore and the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Yes, they are out of order because technically the Pumpkin Spice Cafe comes first and then the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. These are by Laurie Gilmore, but Amazon can't deliver anything the same day. So I got the second one first and the first one second. But I have read both of these. As you can see, I do have some tabs in there. And the reason I've tabbed it up and read both of these is because tomorrow, which is Sunday, November 3rd, I'm actually going to a signing at a Barnes and Noble by me. Laurie Gilmore is going to be there. So I wanted to actually read her books before I go get them signed. So I'm going to be bringing these. I think I'm going to pick up the next one in her series. It's like a Christmas tree farm or something. And I'll get that one signed. And then Laurie Gilmore is actually also writing as Melissa McTurnan. That is her actual name. And I'm going to bring my FairyLoot edition of A Curse of Blood and Wolves, I think that's what it's called, and see if she can personalize that to me. I know that one's already signed because it's a FairyLoot, but wouldn't it be cool if I had a personalization in my FairyLoot as well as maybe a second signature? So I will definitely be bringing that, and I'm very excited about that for tomorrow. And then I actually went to the Barnes and Noble release party for The Striker by Anna Huang. This was just at my local Barnes and Noble, and it wasn't at that one, but it was actually really fun. When I went, I got a couple of other things, and I got this bookmark that says Justice for Pluto. Don't know what that means yet. I am actually reading this book right now, though, so hopefully I'll know soon. And then, does this feel platonic to you? And then I also got a soccer ticket, or football as they call it in the UK, and it's Black Castle versus Holchester United. And I guess they are rivals in this, so this is fun. And then I also got a little sticker that is a cooking pan that says Platonic, right? As well as a sticker of Anna's signature. So I think I'm actually going to stick this right in the book. So it's kind of like I have a signed book. And then also at the event, I made one of those friendship bracelets. I've never made one before. So I made one specifically for this that says Black Castle. I'll put in a picture next to me. I have that downstairs somewhere. So I actually have to go find that. But I'm super excited. It's really good so far. I'm only like 100 pages in, but I can't wait to continue on with it. And then lastly, I got my FairyLoot edition of Wisteria by Adalyn Grace. This is book 3 in her Belladonna series and matches all of the other books that FairyLoot has done. So I knew I wanted to get it. Belladonna was one of my favorite books that I read that year. It was so good. I just haven't had a chance to continue on yet. I was waiting for Wisteria to come out and to actually have a physical copy of it so that I could continue on and read Foxglove next and then Wisteria. But these editions are absolutely beautiful. They go so well together and they're going to look so nice next to each other on my shelves. But look at that end page artwork. It is absolutely stunning. And then on the other end page, we get another one. Oh, and it is also signed by Adalyn Grace. So now I have a whole set and I'm very excited. But I do have one more thing I want to show you. It's actually 4 things, but they're all kind of the same. So I have been using a lot of book jackets. Illumicrate does them, and you slide your book in so that when you're reading the hardcover after you take off the dust jacket, it doesn't get your fingerprints all over it and everything. So essentially, it is another dust jacket for your book, but it is a material dust jacket. So the ones that I picked up are from Charlie and Fox Co. I've been really enjoying them. They are just these fabric dust jackets that you slide the book in, and then you put this around and pull this over, and it will size to your book. So there are a couple different sizes that I got because, as you know, books are different sizes. But this one is just like a little bit bigger. And then this one is the biggest. And this one is a When the Moon Hatched one. So I'm very excited to have these. But last, she also has these little sleeves. So my Kindle is in here. So I just have the Kindle and it slides right in here. And it is a protective case for my Kindle because I like having it covered, but I don't want to have one of those book Kindle ones because it just gets in the way and it's harder to hold. I like having my clear case on it and I don't want to change it up, so I just got one of those. Definitely check those out if you're looking for dust jackets, though. I really liked the company. It was quick shipping for coming from Australia all the way to the US. But that is all that I have for you guys today. All of my new books. I'm so excited about them and especially about these dust jackets. But that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. And if you don't really have anything to say but still want to leave a comment, why don't you leave me a pumpkin emoji for the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, or even one of the fall leaves because it has this really pretty foil on the cover, or even a like coffee teacup, anything like that. And I will see you next time. Bye.